everybody. Larry Ridley, you're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. The winding road to the Super Bowl continues here in the divisional round, where two teams look to take another step towards the Super Bowl. It's the Eagles going up against the Seahawks.
All right, Larry, thank you. We are in the Pacific Northwest as we get set for football at CenturyLink Field here in Seattle. Coming up, an important divisional round matchup in the NFC between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Seattle Seahawks. One of two spots in the NFC title game awaits the winner here as we're underway in the divisional round of the NFL playoffs. This is taken at the 3. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line. So now here comes the Eagles offense as they get ready to take over. They'll be led out by their 6'5" quarterback out of North Dakota State. It's Carson Wentz.
He didn't have as many throws or
to the 38-yard line. The Seahawks, here's their defensive lineup.
Earl Thomas has the speed, quickness, and skills to be a cornerback in the NFL, and I think he would have been a good one. But playing in the middle of this field as a free safety, I think he's the best eraser in the NFL. Takes care of any mistakes
play
that happen.
Number 3 here on the opening drive, and it's an early 3rd and 1. They'll try and pick it up by running the option to the right. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. He loses 4, and it brings up 4th.
I don't think there's any doubt that if it's me, I'd be really cautious about continuing to call this play because you got to know, defenders, if they get a free shot at the QB, they want to take it, and they want to take it big.
And they got it there on the option play for a loss. Now Donnie Jones, an original 7th-round pick of the Seahawks, on to punt it away. Back deep for the Seahawks, the All-Pro returner from 2015, Tyler Lockett. Now it's Lockett. Oh, able to avoid him. A good return there. Call it 13 yards. And it'll be Seahawk football, 1st and 10. So out come the Seahawks now for their first possession. They'll be led out by their 5'11" quarterback from Wisconsin by way of NC State, and that's Russell Wilson. He's no gain on the play there, 2nd down. And this O-line, it is the lifeblood of the offense.
They established the tone. Mean, nasty, physical. They can't wait to get after people.
Offense still needing 10 yards, 2nd down. Now it's Wilson. Dancing to his left. The rushing numbers for Wilson may be down from earlier in his career, but he's still a threat to go, showing it there, picking up the 1st down.
And we have to give credit to him for buying time and extending the play. But, you know, there's some really upset defenders on that one. They thought that they had him. Instead, he was coated in Teflon and got away.
Looks like the defense in press coverage here. Now Wilson on 1st down. And he rifles one incomplete. Now Russell Wilson appears to be shaken up. And you know they're holding their breath over on that sideline. He's still down. Well, he gets attended to. We'll step aside. So 2nd and 10 here. Here's Kaepernick. This one complete to Lacey. It's a gain of 7, and that'll lead here to a 3rd down.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
Still in search of the 1st down after that last completion. Throwing his Kaepernick on third down. And that's caught inside the 35. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. Doug Baldwin, 64 yards. And the Seahawks have taken a first-quarter lead. And all the pressure that goes on in these playoffs, but the first score here in the divisional round always very key.
Partner, this team handled it like it was a regular season game, that they were confident in what they were doing, came right out and established themselves early.
Blair Walsh on to attempt the extra point. And this will give the Seahawks a 7-0 lead. So that drive spanned 5 plays. And it all culminates with a Seattle score. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This fielded at the 2. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. And out now come the Eagles. And they'll certainly be trying to do better.
Well, you have to punt on your first drive, and on the first play of the second drive, you end up going backwards. I would dare say they need something good to happen right here, right now.
They'll spot it at the 44. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and that'll make it 3rd and 1.
Look, the first down marker is out there, but sometimes it's hard to find for an offense when they're in a long yardage situation, which usually means throw the football. In this case, they went against the tendency and ran it, and boy, the reward was there. A big, big pickup, and guess what? It's now 3rd and very...
And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. He lost 2, and it brings up 4th.
4th and short, partner. I mean, this would be a really risky call. Here we are in the first quarter.
On your own side of the field.
On side of the field. But, boy, what a tone setter that would be to go for it and get it, wouldn't it?
You're gritty today. I like it. Here's Donnie Jones now. On for his second punt. He'd take a repeat of his first. He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. 1 quarter gone in this NFC Divisional Round matchup. 7 is our score. We'll be back to Seattle right after this.
The NFL on EA Sports is presented by Snickers.
Football to begin quarter number 2 as they take over following the punt with a 1st and 10.
Here we go.
To throw, Kaepernick. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there.
The sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
They do go for it. It's Kaepernick. And he finds Jimmy Graham. And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a 1st down. Give him
many different ways to create space, but on that play, he did it with that big, wide body of his. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage on the play, but it did what it was supposed to. Pick up a 1st down.
Escaping. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. On 2nd down, here's Kaepernick. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball
the sack
free.
On 1st down, then they force the incomplete pass. Now they're just a play away from getting the football right back, but it's a big play. They've got to hold up.
Kaepernick now on 3rd and goal. Airing one deep for Curse. And that one incomplete. Had some position but couldn't hold it.
One thing I know from experience is that when the deep ball is thrown and you're the defender, you've got to fight that little bit of panic that emerges. You've got to play the ball really well. It's a 50-50 jump ball play. And guess what? They took a shot. How are you going to win it? And in this case, they managed to get it done.
Philadelphia getting set to take the field.
This is their third drive. Right now, maybe not about points, just about getting something. They haven't got the
Can't
first
go
down yet.
very far. Stop short of the 30.
Well, he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far, and after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
Play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. They'll run it now out of the gun. And not going to be able to push this forward. He runs into a wall right at the line of scrimmage. 2 minutes to play here in the first half. Back with more NFC playoff action after this. A reminder, as we did all through the regular season, we'll check in with Larry Ridley at halftime. Here's Donnie Jones now as he's on to punt for Philadelphia. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. Returnable for Lockett. Call it a 48-yard punt. Give them 9, though, on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over. And Seattle now ready to march out of the field.
And, you know, their previous possession, they were able to move the football but still wound up punting in the end.
You know, in 2016, how does that happen?
Carroll,
You just don't see that happen every day.
And this one maybe not quite that bad, but still you'd like to have a chance for points if you hold the football that long.
Agreed.
Now Kaepernick. It's caught on the left side by Baldwin. And he's finally taken down, but not before getting across midfield and across the 45-yard line.
No, he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
Kaepernick will try again on second down. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds.
But that's what they were searching for as that pass goes incomplete.
They're going for it. It's Kaepernick. He finds his man, Baldwin. 30 yards on the pickup there. And it'll give the Seahawks a first down.
We know it's tough enough to pick up first downs on third down plays, but when you go for it on fourth down, sometimes you're actually just praying, and on that play, the prayer was answered.
Into the red zone now. Kaepernick. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a loss of 10.
It's interesting, partner, that most defenses try and guard the 35-yard line actively because they think the way kickers are nowadays, about a 52-yard field goal, they're kind of giving up points. But you get even deeper in the territory, you get into the red zone, trying to get their feet down in bounds. But a lot of the times what we don't talk about is when they're up in the air and they catch the ball. You ever notice how they're reaching back with their feet?
And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Luke Wilson, 23 yards for the touchdown. And the Seahawks add on to their lead. And that'll give them a 2-score lead here, but I'm looking ahead. They just want to hold it for the final moments here in the second quarter. They don't want to give up anything on the other side.
No, not at all, because if they don't, it almost had the feel of an imposing their will score. And right now, they want to make sure they keep that and carry it into the second half.
Walsh now for the PAT. And it's good to make it 14-0. So an 8-play drive covering 80 yards. And the Seahawks capping it off with a touchdown. kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And from back there, a wise move. He'll just on this one. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive will continue. On 1st and 10, here's Wentz. And the reception made by Alshon Jeffrey. And he is out of bounds.
He's been the forgotten man
in this first half. Not a guy you want to forget. Not only his first catch, first time they've targeted him.
That doesn't make any sense, does it? Because those are the types of plays that he provides. When he does come alive, when they do look his way, not only is it a big catch, it's a first down.
A dump off to Sproles. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. And offensively, they'll take the time down. The field goal unit is on here as they try to get 3 before half. This will be from 56 yards out. And I don't think this has the carry. It does not. It's no good. And this score will stay right where it is. And that's the risk of the long field goal miss here at this stage of the second quarter. You give up great field position.
And that gives them one more opportunity to make something happen and something big. And we've seen crazy stuff happen at the end of halves.
And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half. They begin the drive with Lacey. And he will perhaps get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. And time has run out on this first half.
Thanks, Brandon, and welcome to the EA Halftime Report. I'm Larry Ridley. Let's take a look back at the first half.
Hold that thought, Mr. Ridley. We've got a trip to the title game on the line. Folks are eager to get right back to the action. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This is taken at the 3. And he'll take it past the 5 and up to the 28-yard line. Doug Baldwin and company getting ready to go again on offense. And they've got to figure out how to stop some of the highlights that we're seeing on the screen here.
And what it feels like, he's going to say it doesn't matter what you put out here. I am having a big-time performance. I'm playing at a big-time level. Just keep throwing me the football.
They start the second half with Lacey. Found a little room there as he's up to about the 37. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the
down,
finisher.
just 1 yard to go. Again, it's Lacey. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there, but it's enough to give him a new set of downs.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
Now a first down carry. It's Lacey. And he'll get this up past the 45 to the 47. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. They're just going to make that defense stand up and stop them. Now they'll throw with Kaepernick. And he hits Jermaine Kearse. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. A good pickup there of 20 yards. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is.
Point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback. Nice job by that defensive front there to hold him to a short gain on first down. Well played, I must say.
Yeah, only getting 1 yard. There was no room to run. They'll run with Thompson. Call it a gain of 4, and it'll leave them with a 3rd down and 6 to go.
Third quarter, and he's got the lead.
On 3rd down, 2 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and 6. From the gun, it's Kaepernick. They'll roll him out right. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. So on fourth down, Pete Carroll's going to call out his field goal unit. This one from 46 yards out. And this one is right down the middle. And the lead will grow. It's now 17-0. So it goes down as an 8-play drive, and they cap it with the field goal.
Yeah, they were able to pick up a few first downs along the way, but they couldn't keep the momentum going all the way into the end zone.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And from back there, a wise move. He'll just sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25. So here are the Eagles now as they get set for their first possession. And Philadelphia is going to hold on to the football.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't
Eagles
get them
on
home.
third down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd and 7. Shotgun now for Wentz. And that is incomplete. Another drive comes and goes. Still nothing on the scoreboard.
Yeah, and when the second half comes, it's real easy to get discouraged and wonder if you're ever going to get things started. You just got to fight through it. Got to keep pounding
Here's
away.
Donnie Jones now. He's been one of their few bright spots so far. He'll return it from the 6. Officially, that'll go as a 52-yard punt. Not too shabby. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. And time for us to spotlight Doug Baldwin. And I know that they've double-temed him a couple times, but not a ton.
They weaken their defense in other places as well. And how many times have we done games where we've seen a guy have a big game like this? But it's usually not by himself, is it? Right. Usually it opens it up for other people to have big games as well.
Being chased out left. And some space here. Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a first down.
Now that looked like the Colin Kaepernick we got to know early in his career. Able to scramble and pick up a first down. We haven't seen as much of that in recent time.
Yeah, you know he's got the size to do it. Out of high school, 6'5", 170, but now 230.
And we see what he can do with that. Because he's a pretty darn good pitcher in high school, too.
92-mile-per-hour fastball in high school. On first down, Kaepernick. And that one not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time has now run out on this 3rd quarter of play. 1 quarter remains for a trip to the NFC title game. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Back now in Seattle, Washington. It's the Seahawks with still at the original line of scrimmage here. 2nd down and 10. To throw, Kaepernick. And left side here, it's Graham. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field.
Yardage in the game, that's going to count as that because now it doesn't go on the books, but now they have to make that up again, don't they?
Kaepernick to throw on 2nd down. Steps away to his left. Oh, he's got some. The ball comes out, but this will fortunately wind up out of bounds.
That I don't like this rule. Where the offensive player fumbles the ball, it goes out of bounds, and they get to keep it.
That's just because you're a defensive guy. That's why you don't like it.
Yeah, you're right. It is a slanted view, isn't it?
But this is where, for the offensive team, the sideline is their friend. Usually it's not there for him.
Yeah, exactly right. I actually played for a guy in college. You know what he used to name the sideline? Sammy. Sammy sideline, and use him well. You don't even have to really spend a long time considering it. Just know that you're probably going to get the ball back. Good job declining that penalty.
Kaepernick, they're going for it on 4. Buying time to his left. And he locates Luke Wilson. And on 4th down, they're able to convert and move the sticks. Now a play fake here on first down. Eluding the pressure right. Out to the right here to Wilson. Oh, and the big play's going to get even bigger as penalty flags are down, and I believe they're going to get a face mask penalty tacked on.
Defense.
They're down here in the fourth, and that personal foul penalty is not going to help.
Frustration. Not a good play.
On first and 10, here's Kaepernick. Flushed out right. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be second down. Now Kaepernick throwing on second down. Forced out to his left. And this is incomplete. Tyler Lockett was the target there.
Did he miss it? Wide open in the end zone. He's not hurried. He's not hit. And somehow, incomplete?
Yeah.
What happened?
During film study, that's one where he's just going to shake his head, not be able to believe it.
6 points go by the wayside. I'm not sure we could spot any tendency here on this third down. They could have run it or passed it. Either one was available. They chose to try and get it through the air.
Here in the fourth quarter. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on fourth. Dancing to his left. He may try and run, and he's going to score. It's a Seahawk touchdown. Colin Kaepernick saving his best for the playoffs with his third touchdown of the game. And the Seahawks find a way to stretch their lead.
He didn't originally want to run, but he didn't see anything in the passing game, so he scrambled, and wouldn't you know it, he scores a touchdown anyway. It's awfully nice to have a quarterback who can make things happen with his legs.
Extra point try now for Walsh. And the lead is now 24. A good drive that time as they go 9 plays in all. And it's capped off by a touchdown run of 6 yards. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This is taken at the 3. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. A look at Darren Sproles as he works his way back onto the field for this next go-around. And after a sluggish start, he's really bounced back. The numbers bear that out.
And you're a baseball guy, partner. Help me out.
Smith, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Deshaun Shedd. Thought they had something going there to break that goose egg here in the second half, but to no avail.
Hope was alive until that interception. What a terrific play, taking the ball away after it looked like they were starting a drive.
And now that shutout still standing. You know that's something those defensive guys hold a lot of pride on, too.
No doubt about it. They're excited about where they are in this game.
Now Colin Kaepernick and the offense heading back out onto the field. And the passing game, I mean, look at the numbers. It's falling off.
Yeah, that's always a big one, isn't it? Usually, there's a quarterback whisperer somewhere. And what I mean by that is, whether it's an assistant coach, whether it's one of his best friends on the team, someone that can get in his ear, get with him and say, all right, well, man, what do you need? What's going on? I know our vantage point might be a little bit better way up here, but that looked like an ill-advised throw to me. I didn't see anything open, and this play just didn't look right from the beginning.
It did not. I thought he might get outside and just chuck it away. Dangerous pass, incomplete. And he's unable to quarter. You've got the big lead. If you're coaching, Charles, you still taking shots like that downfield?
I'd be a little more concerned with running some clock and making sure you're taking care of the lead, because you keep flinging it around, you throw a couple of picks, you can put yourself in jeopardy.
And he took the contact as he was.
They were able to get in there and influence the throw. And remember, quarterbacks got to get rid of it. They don't have the tuck roll that they can fall back on anymore.
Kaepernick going to throw. And this is incomplete. Pete Carroll rolled the dice, but it didn't work.
Sideline already thrown an interception. That one should have been picked. Look, let's just be honest about it. That'd be the second person in his ear because he's hearing it in the huddle right now.
Not the start to the game he wanted. Like you said, the pick on the opening drive, second drive, not much better. And that will be incomplete with a clock down now to 13 seconds.
Make sure you make a smart throw. Throw it out towards the sidelines. If you overshoot your guy, so be it. It's just the incompletion that we saw there.
Now Wentz on third down. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Alshon Jeffrey, a 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Eagles get a score closer.
So they will get on the scoreboard here. Give them credit for that. Too little, too late, but no zero. Oh, you're going slow clap on me. They haven't been very nice on offense. It's been a struggle.
One final try now for Wentz. He's got it. So they convert the two. That keeps their slim hopes alive as we're back to a two-score game. Well, it's still an uphill battle from here, that's for sure, but that makes it a two-score game.
And now we see why teams practice so much on the two-point conversion, why you have more than one play ready, because you may need multiples to throw out a ball game. There's a great example right there.
They knew they needed a
toe
miracle.
to the leather on that one. Their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. He's going to let this one go deep. And it's incomplete. They're still throwing to the very end. But now this game is over.
And they have secured a spot in the conference championship. And now you can start to smell it at this point in the season, can't you?
You really can, because the focus has been one game at a time, not looking ahead. But when you get to the conference championship game and you know you're there, the Super Bowl does loom in the future.